let's have some positivity in the world, right?
Let's do it.
Yes.
As you know,
Here we go.
Our friend Bill Walton told us to shine the light and be the light. I just love that phrase that he closed his handwritten note to me, enclosing a $1,000 check for the windshield that his chair shattered. What a story, right?
Great.
And a Katy Perry video in which the mountain was in it. I mean, and by the way, Kobayashi was in it too.
And Carl Anthony
Towns.
Towns. Kobayashi.
And Joey Chestnut.
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut was right behind me, chewing into a hot dog. Joey Chestnut.
Eating hot dog.
Molly Shannon, she was in that video too.
I love
Met
it.
her that day.
Yeah.
Just a wild day in the life. My goodness. So you know what I've decided to do? I've decided to be the light for many National Football League teams as we are here embarking on June of 2024. We're going to spend the next 8 shows, one a day, 8 different divisions. I'm going to be the light and shine the light on these teams with their best case scenarios for the upcoming 2024 season.
Oh, baby.
This
Here
is
we
a
go.
glass half full,
I love it.
poured every single day,
I like positivity.
and drank it up like a milkshake.
I drink it up.
Okay? And I need we're going to start with the NFC West today.
Okay. Best division in football.
I don't know about that. Again, I'm going to still go AFC
we're
North.
Just going left to right.
We're just going to go
across the country.
or bottom to the up or of the standings. I don't know. Just chose the NFC West.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through the entire NFC, west to east, and then we'll do the same thing east to west for the AFC. How about that? We're making it up as we go along
Let's do it.
because we're just we're following the essence, right?
Rich, be the light.
I am trying
shine
to
the
for
light.
these 4 teams in the NFC West. And we'll start with the Arizona Cardinals. Their best case scenario.
Okay.
Kyler Murray shows up as healthy as ever, as spry as ever. And the youngster that they drafted 4th overall, by sticking and picking, rightfully so, Marvin Harrison Jr., shows up in the manner in which so many expect him to show up. And he shines the light and is such a remarkable connection, unstoppable in the National Football League, that he and Murray have a connection right from jump, and that the running game is now opened up as well. James Conner shows up and is the touchdown maker that he has proven to be. Don't forget, they added Trey Benson, the rookie running back from Florida State. Let's see if he can come out and show up and make some contributions as a rookie at the running back position, which we've seen many folks do. Darius Robinson out of Missouri was also drafted in the first round. Let's see if Jonathan Gannon can go ahead and put this defense together, and a team that was in every single damn game pretty much last year shows up and shows out and makes the playoffs and wins a playoff game. I think making the division round is maybe their best case scenario. With all due respect, there are only in the history of the National Football League 12 coaches who have won a Super Bowl in their second year with the team. Some of their names: Flores, Gibbs, Belichick, Gruden, Tomlin. It's a tough nut to crack. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Arizona is going to go from worst to Super Bowl winner, let alone the Super Bowl. That's my best case scenario for the Arizona Cardinals.
I think going from 4th overall to winning a playoff game, I think that is super glass half full. I like that.
In terms of Super Bowl winners in their second year as a head coach with the team, by the way, some of them did it as a first-time head coach in their second year. Flores, Gibbs, Switzer, Billick, Gruden, Tomlin, Gary Kubiak are in that category. Doug Peterson as well. Bruce Arians did it in his second year, but it wasn't, his first gig overall with Tampa. There's only 2 coaches in the history of the NFL who won the Super Bowl in their first year as a head coach. Don McCafferty of the Colts, who won Super Bowl V after Don Shula left, and George Seifert after Bill Walsh retired. So that's a tough nut to crack for Mike McDonald, the new head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. But let's just say he puts his stamp on things. And the post-Pete era shows how this defense can play even tighter They got Byron Murphy, the kid out of Texas, to stick right in the middle of the defensive line. Let's say he shows up and he shows out. He's quite a beastly kid out of Austin there. Let's say Jackson Smith and Jigba, along with Jake Bobo, everybody, okay? Let's say those guys take a step forward and Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf do their things, and the running back room that's really deep as well. Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. Let's say they do their thing and Geno shows up like the guy that showed up 2 years ago. I think Seattle can win this division and win a couple playoff games.
Okay.
And their best case scenario would be maybe the NFC Championship game. Right?
I like that. Yeah, I think so.
Like winning the division, winning 12 games, having the 12s. I want 12 just because that's a best case scenario for the 12s. Throwing that out there.
Yeah, Geno finds the magic of 2 years ago, and they have a great wide receiver core potentially too.
And by the way, this is a segment, as I said, built out of respect for Bill Walton. I am not high right now. I'm totally sober.
You didn't get a contact high from Michael K?
Not at all. He said that no. So, best case scenario for the Los Angeles Rams, winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Team that made the wild card round last year and lost. Why can't they win the Super Bowl this year? Aaron Donald not being there. Best case scenario, Aaron Donald sees what's going on and what's cooking. Number 9 signs his new contract, feels paid, feels welcome, feels ready to roll. This team offensively last year was terrific. My guy Blake Corum shows up and makes them even better.
Balake.
Damn straight. And Aaron Donald sees what's being cooked up and goes sitting there in
like
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and goes, you know what? I kind of missed the game a little bit. And you know what? I saw what Eric Weddle did in that Super Bowl winning season where I literally tapped my ring finger after sacking Joe Burrow when everybody knew I was going to try to do that. And he comes back and he plays all 4 playoff games and they win it all.
He'll still be in shape. We know that.
Best case scenario.
Cooper Kupp back to being
kids that they
Cooper
drafted
Kupp and
with all those draft picks that they stopped effing. Show up. Show out. And then obviously the best case scenario for the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Ayuk signs and is happy. Deebo Samuel is happy. McCaffrey doesn't get hurt for a single lick of a second. George Kittle's still George. And Brock Purdy shows up, yoked up, and wins the MVP. And Nick Bosa and the rest of this defense, everybody stays healthy. And Kyle Shanahan pushes every right button. There's not even a single question about his play calling. They win the toss and make the right decisions. They do all of it. It all works. It finally all works. The 49ers, they might lose a couple here and there, but they'll still be the 1 seed. They'll still be the team to beat. They'll still be the guy. Brock Purdy wins the MVP.
Ooh.
And they win the Super Bowl.
Wow. Every Niner fan will sign
they're the
up for
betting
that.
favorite for the Super Bowl. So, yes,
and
this
that's
is the best case scenario.
That's the best case scenario that it comes true.
Yeah.
Like your Celtics win 60 games, make the finals. They are expected to go ahead and win the NFC again, and they not only do so, but win it all and say if their best case scenario is to finally slay the Mahomes dragon, they get to do that and prevent them from being a three-peat champion, first ever.
No doubt.
How's that for the best case scenario for the 49ers? Am I missing anything on that front?
For the 49ers?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I mean, Brock Purdy MVP, yeah. I mean, he was a candidate there for a while last year.
Right, and they're happy to pay him $50 million a year.
And McCaffrey, 2,000 total yards, like all of it.
Did he get married this weekend?
McCaffrey?
Yeah, I think, did he
really?
I see that? I don't know.
Is it coming up? I
don't know. If that's the case, then everything's coming up.
I mean, if he did, I get it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
we're going to do that every single day.
I like it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.